say you a boss, gotta show me that. Never leave the house without the pack. Where my at? Take an L and try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up.
Just a stone's throw from historic Monument Circle in downtown Indianapolis. We are at the beautiful Lucas Oil Stadium. Coming up, we begin a triple header here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Strap in, the first of 3 on this Sunday. What a day we have Super Wild Card weekend on EA Sports. Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella. And he will be brought down inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
That'd be the time he fucking falling.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line.
Almost got me on that play.
Loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. The converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Oh, that's you.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Now it's Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
What we doing?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Richardson looking to throw. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Eluding, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Sam Hubbard, what a play by him. That's a loss of 17.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round, they told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
I got him. What?
And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Talk about angling that one perfectly, partner. We know the ball can bounce anywhere, especially how it's shaped. But that one, as if on cue, goes out of bounds perfectly.
Perfect indeed, right at the 1-yard line. Excellent coffin corner punt.
Y'all niggas ain't on that tonight?
We've been on there for hours.
I'm saying y'all niggas, I thought who don't even have the rest of it.
We're going to get this out to Chase.
I didn't know
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Good running right there, and this is a man who's a $1,000 yards during the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Now Burrow on 1st down. He finds his running back Mixon, and he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
Yeah, I do that.
They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
You holding it up. That's
they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man.
Square might got a step. Square might got a step.
That's what they just did.
And he gets this one just shy of the
boy
40
coming
down
back.
to
Damn.
39.
Pause.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games?
Right in the hip pocket.
And that's an excellent job right there of identifying where to go and picking up good yardage.
They're the dumbest man possible.
And they'll let that play, the completed pass, stand as they decline the penalty.
So do you get the sense they like their defense?
Yeah, they wanted that next down to come up.
Yeah, they weren't worried about the yardage there.
Just
what you said, let the downs trickle away.
Here we go. 11.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
I'm doing AJ Brown's play. I'm about to call it out before we even start.
And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts' 31-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Now from Colts territory, it's a first and 10. Down at the 31. Play action. It's Burrow.
Really in here.
Throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. To the air again, Burrow. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because Cutler was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Here comes third down at 7. Now Burrow changing things up here. Got a man open. It's Chase. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to bring up the fourth down. McPherson's kick is good. And that'll do it for the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Here's McPherson now to send it away. Isabella now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10.
No, I was doing some bullshit. I think he was about to throw that.
That's caught. It's Josh Downs. Close to the 40 at the 39. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Sam Hubbard. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They got to figure out a big call coming up here to try to get that yardage back.
41 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
They got a team that play, bro. They have a team.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw caught by Higgins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
11.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They go play action with Burrow. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. And the Colts will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. They'll get that one to Taylor complete. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the
cancel my
field.
slip, but they took all the other shit off the board. You said Austin Reeves, D'Angelo Russell.
Back. Oh, yeah. Russell says Reeves, there you go.
Good starting field position for them here as
No,
they come
I don't
up
want to
1st
have
and
made
10
threes on that ticket.
right at the 50-yard
Yeah, I'll
line.
keep it. I'll take you 200. You got it.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing over, and it's Taylor on the out route that completes it. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
I was waiting for y'all to tell me y'all want to do it.
Here's Richardson to throw.
Hit one street pass.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Shit, I'm here.
Richardson going to move him around. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Here we go. 12.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open man is Chase, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A draw play for Mixon. And room there to work it inside the 25. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
11. Hey, we got to go score.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Complete. Smith has it. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 13-yard line. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Mixon. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Mixon trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout.
Here we go.
And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On 2nd down, here's Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Isabella now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
Burrow's throw there taken in by Smith. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. Mixon running right. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
A big play there on the catch and run. 52 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Isabella now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. 47 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. So they come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Richardson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Bengals are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Shaquille Leonard in there to blow that play up.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
12. 11 mighty.
Burrow looking to pass. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. Room to maneuver at the 35. Down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. After the touchdown,
pass out off the gas over there,
this one away.
Nah.
Isabella now from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Yeah, that's better for the day.
By Michael Pittman. A big play there for 42 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
This is the first season. I'm getting all these
Back
things.
to throw. Here's Richardson. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Colts. Michael Pittman, 50 yards. And the Colts are able to cut into that deficit. Matt Gay on for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 5. And he gets into the end zone. We'll give him credit. They're not going to take this deficit line down. They get too closer here on the fake extra point. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the Bengals get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. They'll roll him out right. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Isabella now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we're talking...
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Dane Cruikshank. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Burrow on play action. And this one complete to Smith. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tyler Boyd. A touchdown on a kick return and now one through the air. And the Bengals will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. And McPherson on for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. His throw incomplete.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Isabella now from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to
to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one is starting out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Back now here on EA Sports. This is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. This offense so far on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And they're going to sack him again, the 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
I don't give a fuck about losing friends. It ain't hurting me. I never had that extra bitch to lift up her skirt. Had her blowing dick from 7 to 11. She was slurping. Yeah, call them 10 bitches. Grab a jet. Let's go to church with me. Half of my women natural. Half got surgery. I'm like deep thing.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
I don't fuck with you neither.
Isabella now from his end zone. And a big mistake on the return. He's out of bounds at his own 1-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
If I showed you what I made this year, you won't believe it. I make these ends without a hand.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They are most likely staring at a cold end of their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. And they are, to be frank, in desperation right now as they begin with a 1st and 10. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. A nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slows momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They'll try and run for the 1st with Taylor. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right in the yard. Again, it's Taylor. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Richardson off the play fake. He'll get the hook up there to Woods. Call it a gain of a yard. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now Richardson going to shift things up. Now Richardson looking to throw on 2nd down. He'll let one go deep for downs. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42. They're going for it with the option right. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Play action. Now Richardson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Running straight ahead, Taylor. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Off the option, here's Taylor. And he will make it back to the line of scrimmage, but that is all. Fourth down coming up as we reach the 2-minute warning. The Colts send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. And how about this, a fake? Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard. There he goes, left side. There he goes again. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. McPherson on for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Isabella now from his end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Well, I'm getting whooped on.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here and give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
I gotta get a court. My offense is not there.
On third down, here's Richardson.
I just caught I sold Calvin Johnson. I got David
This
Willis.
has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's got a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now. Fourth down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play. But he could not pull it in. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
And they will take a knee here.
Took the whole first quarter to get a field goal. He was bummed.
Coming out tomorrow, what?
Gun.
On Friday?
We'll see. You ain't got to work Friday.
And they take a knee.
Let's go. I'm here all weekend. Let's go.
I know that's a cap. When I see it.
Payday tomorrow, too? That's us, too.
Yeah, it's payday tomorrow?
They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up